Hello guys, welcome back to Beyond the Realms and happy Halloween. I couldn't let Halloween go by without doing some sort of video here tonight. Been enjoying this day. I've actually been off work. I've had a big, huge Halloween marathon all day long. I'm going to talk to Crazy and see if he wants to do a video this weekend about our October viewing habits, kind of like a post-Halloween video. We tried to do that last weekend and it didn't work out, so hopefully this weekend we can do that. Tonight I'm enjoying some Pump Kick from New Belgium Brewing Company. Delicious stuff. Very good seasonal beer. Tonight I want to go over the House of Wax 3D Blu-ray, which I picked up from Best Buy last weekend. Not going to really talk about the film too much. I'm sure most of you have seen it. If you haven't, you really need to check it out. It is an excellent Vincent Price film. Just a great horror film in general. Really, really good. And, when I heard this is out on Blu-ray 3D, I was kind of skeptical because it's a, 60-plus-year-old film. 60 years this year. 60-year-old film. It was done with original 3D, and also this is actually only like the second CD or 3D film ever made. There was only like one before this, so I was just really skeptical of how it would upgrade not only to Blu-ray but also in the new real 3D format. But once I read a few reviews on it from High Def Digest and Blu-ray.com, kind of changed my opinion on it. And I decided I wanted to go ahead and check it out. So I picked this up last weekend. I sat down, watched this in 3D, and it's really, really good. Now I wouldn't say it is as the 3D isn't as great as some other titles I've seen. It's not up there with like the Avatars and the Transformer 3D and whatever some of the other real good ones are, Titanic, Dread and all that. It's not up with that quite that good. And the only reason why is because there is quite a few moments of ghosting on this, especially at the beginning. Like anytime I noticed whenever the camera is moving and a person is moving also, like there was tons of ghosting. Several instances of a lot of ghosting, but then again, there are other moments of this where it has incredible depth. Some of the scenes when Vincent Price is, when he's scarred and he's running around in his cape and his hat and he's running through the dark alleys at night, some of that looks gorgeous. Like some of the depth is just incredible. The infamous scene, of the guy with the paddle and the ball, that looks great. That really pops out in front of you. I remember there's a part with the skeleton in the Chamber of Horror in this. The skeleton turns, his hand pops out in front. The fire at the beginning actually looks really good too. I really like the 3D in that part of it. But yeah, overall guys, I enjoyed it. Despite some moments of some heavy ghosting, it's still a worthy pickup though. It still translates to real 3D pretty good. Like I was pretty impressed with most of it. I would say probably the 3D, I would probably give this probably a 7 out of 10 as far as a 3D rating goes, which is pretty high. That's like I said, it's not bad at all. It's just, those moments pop up, but most of the time this looks really, really good. And, it's just really cool to see Vincent Price in 3D, man. Because, 3D films are just very immersive. I sat down in my living room. I sat close to the TV. I was about 4 foot away. That's supposed to be like the max, where you get the most 3D effect. And I sat there in a completely pitch black room, 1 o'clock in the morning, and it was just amazing. It was a great experience to see Vincent Price living in your living room. Very, very cool. But I say that this is worth upgrading if you have a 3D TV. The Blu-ray quality is really good. There are some cases of quite a bit of grain going on in some parts of this. I think it's just due to age, the budget. You know, age maybe not so much, because I've seen films older than this look better than this. But still, it's an upgrade from this version, from the old DVD version, no question about it. The price is high on this. This is going for around $30 to $35. So, you know, it is pretty pricey. But, you know, if you want to take the plunge and get it, I recommend it. I would recommend this. And it does come with a commentary by David Duvall and Christine Nasser. I'm not sure who that is. Newsreel, theatrical trailer, and it also comes with the original House of Wax, which is from 1933, Mystery of the Wax Museum. And an all-new documentary, House of Wax, unlike anything you've seen before. This was a really cool documentary, right around 45 minutes long, that went through the whole process of the movie. Very good, very thorough, despite it only being 45 minutes. You know, it talks about how this was a period when Vincent Price was really at a crossroads of his career. And, you know, this film came out, was a huge success, and really just boosted his career all over again, and this is what sent him in the direction of doing horror films. And you know, I just can't ever speak highly enough about Vincent Price, because he's a guy that did horror films and he wasn't ashamed of them. He loved doing them, and he was very proud of them, because you see things that he did later in life after he'd already mostly retired from doing films. He was very proud of his work in horror. So, you know, yeah, it's just really awesome, guys. This is a cool lenticular slipcover it comes with. You've got this, and then on the inside, you have all of this on one disc. Now, you know, I do know there has been some people that's asked me, does this play in 2D players? And it does, in fact, do that. As you can see, Blu-ray 3D and Blu-ray. If you put this into a 2D player, it simply pops up and says, you know, basically, hey, you know, this isn't a 3D capable TV. Hitting OK will make this go into 2D. You hit OK, bam, there it is, 2D version. And if you're on a 3D TV, you also have the option to just switch it to a 2D version also. So, very cool. But guys, I highly recommend this film. It's an amazing film. I love the film in general. It's one of Vincent Price's best films, no question about it. And having it in 3D just really adds to the film. It just making that all immersive feeling to it. You know, it just really grabs you. There's some really good 3D moments in this, guys, as far as stuff that pops out and with the depth. So, guys, that is my review for House of Wax 3D. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are enjoying this Halloween just as much as I am. And I will see you guys soon. Have a good one, guys. Later.